I guess I have a follow-on question related to leadership. Do you think the nature of leadership is changing because of other changes going on? So I think younger people in the workforce maybe have different expectations. The economy is changing in interesting ways. The way in which we do work and where we do work is changing. So do you think that that leadership itself is changing, and do you see your own leadership changing as a response to that?
Yes, I think that obviously that you need to adapt, and it's really the fountain of information that you have at your fingertips now with your phone, and the ability to work from anywhere in the world and to communicate in different ways has changed significantly. So you do need to adapt. But there is a lot to say about cooperation, interaction. I mean, when I'm trying to establish if the person is a good fit, one of my key components is generosity, but not generosity of the people giving out, but being able to share your knowledge and not to take really ownership of anything, but be something that is a product of the work of the team. We're really very focused on both rewarding great work, but also being able to share your qualities with other people so they can be exponentially improved.
We've heard a good bit about leadership. I have a feeling that your skills may be needed in the next 6 months or so. What are your thoughts about both the near term and the longer term future of real estate in South Florida, specifically given that the Fed may continue to raise interest rates for a while?
We have been always very disciplined on what we do. I mean, my philosophy is I'd rather make a mistake by not doing something that probably I should have done than by doing something that I shouldn't have. So we're not a production company that does 20 buildings at the time. We like to do 3 or 4 buildings of a very high end, very high caliber, and pay a lot of attention to detail. And really, as I was saying before, understanding what the customer wants and needs. I mean, and not only, our job is not only to understand what they want today, but since projects take 3 or 4 or 5 years, what they are going to want in the future. And really that's the bigger challenge. So we're always trying to figure out how people are going to live and how we can influence the way people live and provide a better quality of lifestyle. Today's buyer is not only buying a unit in a building, but it's buying lifestyle. And it's really, really important to create the experience, to create the moments in the different places in order for them to enjoy. I have a lot more pleasure when a buyer of mine comes to me and said, I love living in your building, than when one comes and says, oh, I made a lot of money, I bought it at this and I sold it at that. I mean, of course that's great, and I'm very pleased with that, but in general terms, it gives me a lot more pleasure to see people, especially when they come from Latin America or something, that they couldn't even go out in their own backyard and come here and they have so much fun and enjoy the places that we build.